Today, the Minnesota Vikings were able to squeak out a 20-16 road victory over the winless Detroit Lions. Just before the half, with the Vikings trailing an embarrassing 6-3, after his pass was batted away and intercepted for the second time of the day, Gus Frerrotte injured his back when hit by a Lions defender. Seeing Tarvaras Jackson warming up at the start of the second half, we all were terrified, as we all remember what he did last time in Detroit. Tarvaras Jackson then quieted his doubters with a near-perfect game. Daunte Culpepper was outstanding today, despite what some others may think, completing 14 of 24 passes for 220 yards and a 70-yard bomb to Calvin Johnson. The Detroit Lions are 0-13, but today I have to give them some credit as Daunte woke up and finally showed some of that old playmaking ability that we once knew. Alright, welcome back to Paladino Live, where we are, as always, never one-dimensional. Now, I know it's been about 2 months since I've done a video, and actually, heck, over 2 months, but a busy schedule got in the way, and finally one of my 2 jobs is out of the way for the year, as it's a seasonal job, so I can have a lot more time to do these. So, again, I apologize for the delay the last 2 months. Thank you very much to all you subscribers that stuck with me. I deeply, deeply appreciate it. Alright, how many of you out there thought that after the Vikings defeated the Chicago Bears in a blowout, in an emotional victory in the Metrodome to take first place, would turn around and lose to a winless team? How many of you thought that? You know what? I did too. I actually did too, and wasn't too surprised that the Tides were turning the blue way, the Lions way, during this game today for quite a while. I'm just really happy we were able to sweep this thing out. Daunte Culpepper looked like the Culpepper of old, at least somewhat, by scampering forward for some first downs, a lot of nice rollout passes, and who could forget that 70-yard bomb to Calvin Johnson? Randy Moss. Culpepper to Moss? Yeah, it kind of looked like that a little bit. Sure it did, I guess. I guess we could do that. Yeah, Culpepper's inked for another year, so we'll see a little more of that next year. Maybe they'll win more than 0 games next year. We'll see. No offense to the Detroit Lions. They're probably better than their record, but then again, we say that about everybody, like the Timberwolves. Oh, wait, sorry about that. Alright, now can you believe Jared Allen? I mean, this guy is a beast. Now that rookie lineman, or tackle, whatever, for the Detroit Lions, cheap shot him right in the knee. Basically, the dude's trying to win a job. Yeah, so he cheap shots his knee 20 yards away from the play. Jared Allen wants to pretty much kill him. Next thing you know, Jared Allen's back in the game. And he gets a sack. Oh, wait, he gets another sack a couple plays later. 12.5 sacks on the year for Jared Allen. This guy is a warrior, constantly hurrying Daunte Culpepper. I mean, the guy's playing with a hurt shoulder, now a hurt knee. I mean, he is a straight-up warrior. Now, Tarvaras Jackson, this guy realizes this is quite possibly his last chance. I mean, that out of nowhere freak injury to Gus Frerrotte, back injury. The guy came out to play, completing 8 of 10 passes, including a beautiful rollout pass to the guy who just maybe cost him his job, Visanthe Shiancoe. This time Visanthe hung on to a touchdown pass, and you got to feel good for T-Jack, as this game proves that just maybe he belongs in an NFL roster. I mean, at the very least, he could be a nice backup here or somewhere else. Who knows? I mean, the way he played today, though, he looked like a starting quarterback, but of course, don't buy stock in him just yet. I mean, we can't do that. And we all wish Gus Frerrotte a speedy recovery. Hopefully he'll be back and ready to go next week. We'll see. Now, Adrian Peterson had 102 yards on the ground, which is fantastic. I mean, the guy drove the team great. Chester Taylor, you know, made those nice third down plays, a catch and run. I mean, he's done that so many times this year. You know, he had a smile on his face after the latest one in the game. He had about 2 or 3 of those today. I mean, the guy is so valuable. But concern to me, Adrian Peterson lost the ball 4 times in the game. Fortunately, he recovered it, but hey, I mean, this game could have gone the other way pretty quick had the Lions gotten at least one of those. But overall, just happy to come away with the win there. Now, the Vikings' next opponent is the Arizona Cardinals, and yeah, I'm just a little bit worried going into this one, as of course it's another road game. Kurt Warner is having an MVP type of season, and Quinn Bolden is having a phenomenal year. I mean, this is a guy I've been high on for a long time, and he's finally showing why I was high on him. I mean, the guy is probably a top 3 receiver in the whole league right now. I mean, just phenomenal. So I'm not guaranteeing a victory here, folks. I can't do it. I mean, just hope and pray this secondary can hold up strong against the Arizona Cardinals. We hope that the Williams Wall will be back, despite the fact they gave up a decent amount of yards on the ground today to Kevin Smith at times. At times they were phenomenal. It was kind of up and down, a little bit of both. Obviously giving up plays to Culpepper, as mentioned. So the only good thing is Kurt Warner can't run, and nor can the Arizona Cardinals. So got to really focus on that pass defense. Jared Allen, get out there and get Kurt Warner. We'll see what happens.